Hi, I'm Amanda Morrell with interest.co.nz, and I'm here today with a special double shot interview on location with Bill Buckley. He is the president and CEO of VSL Technologies. And Bill, yesterday was awarded the Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year award. Congratulations, Bill.
Thank you.
So I read on your billboard outside your shop there that this is the largest machine shop in all of New Zealand. Is that correct?
I think so, yeah.
And so we're standing in front of one of your inventions here. Can you tell me a little bit about this one?
Well, this is actually a sextupole. It's named a sextupole because it's got 6 poles.
Okay.
And the beam passes through there, and it focuses the beam. It's a bit like light. The ions are flying through there close to the speed of light, and they tend to spread out. So this focuses it back to keep it in the ring.
Okay, so you specialize in precision electromagnets.
That's right,
yes.
Yeah, precision electromagnets, yeah.
And so tell me, what are the range of uses for these type of magnets?
Well, this is for a light source for accelerating a beam around a circle, and then they take it out and they agitate it, and it makes the light 8 million times brighter than the sun, and then they it becomes an X-ray. So. And they can actually see the molecules, how they join and how they fix. So if you were to paint a tin sheet and then try and peel the paint off, you could see how the molecules are hanging onto the steel. So by doing that, they can work out what other molecules to put in there and how to change them to get better claw pattern and things like that, and how to make chocolate smoother and
That's fascinating.
Like that. Yeah.
And you're best known for the magnets that are used to make microchips, silicon microchips, correct?
Yeah. My biggest business is in the microchip stuff, and that's I was one of the founders of the whole industry when it went. If you remember the 286 computer, that was made with chemical deposition, and that was a blocking point. They couldn't make them any bigger, any better, and until we came up with ion implantation to do the job. So we did ion implantation, and then we went to the 486, and I don't know how many gigabytes now you're on, but that's where that's what's made the computer industry move ahead.
Great. And I last night at the awards ceremony, they said you've got 80% of the market in
the silicon chip industry.
Which is fantastic. And you sell all around the country.
All around the world.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't sell anything to New Zealand.
Nothing in New Zealand.
No, there's no implanter companies in New Zealand, or no fabs. A fab shop is roughly about $6 billion to build, and they build them. Usually the government's got a big hand in supplying the land or something like that to get that industry into their area. And a fab shop runs about 5,000 employees, and half of them are tertiary guys. So it's quite a high-tech industry that they're in. So they might buy 20 machines to build a fab shop off me, you see.
And you obviously go through a huge amount of steel to manufacture all these magnets. How much do you use per month?
Yeah, we use about 800 of bulk steel, and we shave it down to about 500 tonnes, and then we add the copper and aluminium with it, and then ship it out.
So you use so much steel that they've actually named a brand of steel after you.
Yeah. They make the steel specially for me, so they've called it Buckley Steel. It's a 1006 grade, a low carbon grade, which is good for magnetic fields.
Incredible. Now, last night we heard a lot of success stories about entrepreneurs and what it takes to get ahead. What is your secret to success, Bill?
Mainly hard work, I think. Yeah, and just sticking to it, and believing in yourself, and believing in the guys you got around you, and just trying to work along those lines.
What were some of the obstacles that you faced getting started as an entrepreneur back in the 70s?
Well, obviously convincing them that I could build the stuff down here and ship it up there in a fine state. And as I said there, I virtually pulled a checkbook out of my pocket and put it on the desk and said, look, if there's anything wrong with them when they get here, just get it fixed. And I said, because you won't use that checkbook, and they never have. So
No.
that's been quite good, yeah.
You said last night that your father turned you down for a loan. Do you think he regrets that decision now?
Yeah.
Could have been a part owner.
Yeah, perhaps so, but yeah. But anyway, he wasn't the only one that said it was the wrong thing to do.
No, so persistence is really the key
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Also, Bill, you've got obviously lots of work here to do, but do you have an exit strategy in mind for when you do decide to depart the business, or?
No, I haven't. Not to say that I haven't been working on one, but it's just how to do it and how to go about it. I've done a few exercises, but nothing that I can say concrete. No.
I'm sure you're familiar with a lot of the hardship stories we hear about our economy and the need to grow our exporting base and to encourage more entrepreneurs to pull up their socks and get at it. What do you think is the thing that holds most entrepreneurs back? Is it capital or lack of confidence, or what is the...
I think confidence more than anything. Money's not generally too hard to come by. I'm still a sole owner. I've never had to borrow money that I can't pay back. Not to say I don't borrow money. I'm pretty keen on borrowing money, but it's always within my capabilities. I always keep a balance sheet that can work, and I feel if you get too many guys pulling in different directions, especially if they're all in the same sort of deal as you, you just get longer to make decisions. So it's when you're just a one-man outfit, you can make decisions and get on with them. With a little bit of expertise, you get, with no expertise, you've got a pretty good shot of getting 50-50 right. With a bit of expertise, you might get up around 80% if you're lucky. So, I've made some mistakes in my life, but if you're quick enough, you can pick them up quick before they cost you too much dough. So,
and sometimes those mistakes are actually the most valuable things you learn.
Oh yeah. It's we often say, now we've made the mistake, fixing it's the easy part. The hard part was making it in the first place. So it's it's quite often that way. If you study it, very seldom you have to throw it away and start again. You can usually work around it if you sit down and think about it.
Any plans to grow the business beyond what you've already achieved? You've got some new technologies coming out with cancer treatment. Anything else down the pipe?
Well, I'm a bit of a hungry dog sort of thing, and what I'm into is what I want to produce, and the problem is that these cancer research machines, we've got into that, and we're making some good headway into that, but it's a growing business, and we're down to only 3 or 4 competitors even in that industry, and that industry is predicted to grow exponential anyway. So I don't want to let anybody else in, so I've got to grow. So it's just a natural thing to
You won't be retiring anytime soon, I don't think, Bill. All right, I'm Amanda Morale, and this has been a double shot interview with Bill Buxley. He's the Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year for 2011. Congratulations, Bill. We'll talk to you again.